Hi, welcome back to Eileen's Craft Nook. Today I have this skull and it's a planter, so it's kind of faceted. So I thought I might use a little bit of this unicorn crushed crystal, just a little bit. I don't want it to overtake because I also want to put a flower in here. And my thought is I'm just going to do the back of the skull in one color, and then I'm going to do the front of it in a different. So I'm going to prop it up, which is why you see the popsicle sticks on my desk. I want to kind of prop it at an angle. So I have that crystal in there. This is the flower I'm going to use, and it's just a sticker. It came in a package, picked it up at the dollar store, and it's kind of like a 3D sticker. So I'm just going to put it in the resin first. So hopefully that will cut down on the bubbles. And I'm just going to place it right here in the back of the skull. And I'm just going to position it in, and then I'm going to pour the resin in, and then once I pour the resin in, then I'll finish, positioning that flower where I want it to be kind of centered in there. So I want to angle it first. I'm going to angle the skull first, and you'll see that I end up angling even more to kind of keep that towards the back. So I'm just going to pour in my resin first, and then I'm going to angle it back to where I want it to be so that it kind of fills it up, but just at the back end. So let's get this flower fixed up, and let's get that centered at the back, and hopefully, kind of give it a little squeeze, make sure there's no bubbles hanging out in there. And then I'm just going to let this sit. And I didn't want it to fall over while I was waiting, so I was looking for something to help prop it up. That didn't work. And and then, of course, because I moved it, my flower gets moved. So I'm just kind of fiddling with it here, deciding what angle I want it to be at, and then finding something that I can just go ahead and prop it with so that it doesn't accidentally fall over. Just give it a little spritz, get those bubbles to come up, and again, I tried that, but see, it was going to indent the. If I had left it with that bottle, it would have indented my back of my skull, which I didn't want to happen. So instead, I used my lighter. That doesn't seem to be causing any sort of indent. And here we go. Now, the first half is dry with that flower in there, and I had to think about a lot of what color did I want to do the front of it. And I decided to go with black. I kind of wish now, when I look back at it, that I hadn't gone with black. It's not bad, but you can't really see the skull that well in the black. So, but you know what? It is what it is. Next time I'll try something different. It's dry, so let's go ahead and take this out and see what we have. I was looking for some flowers or some cactus to put in it, but I couldn't find any. I'm not really a flower type of person. All right, this might take a minute. Just gonna break that seal, fold it up. Sorry guys, I gotta take it off camera. Put against myself. Sometimes this is definitely a hand workout. There we go. There. All right. Oh, give it a twist to get the piece out of the middle. Okay, mold looks good. All right. And here we are. Look at that. I think that came out really nice. The sparkle takes away from any bubbles that might be in there in the clear part, because I'm sure there were bubbles. I don't have a machine to debubble it, but see how that's faceted on the face? I like that. It's faceted on the back as well. You don't see it as much. I think that came out nice. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, I do like the black. I think next time I will try in maybe a white or a different color. Let me see if I can find something to put in here. All right, I found a big succulent to put in there, but just to show you guys what it looks like. Oops, fell out. I mean, probably what I would do is put either some of that sand, or I would put that green stuff that you poke flowers into. But there it is. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.